record? Yes, recording in progress. So hello everyone and welcome to this 5-day reboot, as we call it. I'm really glad that you're here, and I think we all have been you all have been here before, so there's no one here at the call who hasn't done the 15 days to wow program. But if you listen in later and you don't have this plan, that's no problem at all. You probably have something to work with, because at the beginning of the year, some of us set outcomes and they are tangible or intangible. And even if you didn't, what we know at Lee True, formerly Tiara, is that pausing to reflect, then realign and focus on what truly matters is so powerful. We should do this so more often. And that's why we have created this community. So at least there's some peer pressure to do that. And this week is really about one thing and one thing only, like living in integrity with our values. Our values are the compass that we can rely on, especially in these uncertain times. And oh boy, what are these times crazy? Whether you are in the United States or here, it's all just very uncertain. And circling back, rebooting, refocusing is really an act of grace that you can do and give yourself. And just coming back to about integrity, like a crucial part of integrity is facing reality as it is, as I call it often, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And here's actually the key: when we fight reality, we lose energy, and when we accept reality fully, we regain our strength and clarity. And acceptance, as we all know, doesn't mean resignation, not at all. It just means meeting life where it truly is, and from there, choosing how to realign with what matters most. And there's a great power in that shift, in this realignment shift. So let me explain a little bit the flow of these 5 days. Each day you'll receive a short action-oriented reflection. And these action-oriented reflections, they are created to build on each other. So from taking stock of where you are now to ending with focus and inspired action for momentum. You've actually already received the first message earlier today. I don't know if you had a chance to look at it. We send them out just after midnight US time. So first thing in the morning for those of us who are in Europe have it. And so maybe you have reflected before this call. And in that way, once you have listened here, you can reconnect with your intentions and actions, but now from the place of your what makes me tick inspiration. So what makes me tick is an expression that we love, and it's about doing and aligning around what really truly inspires you, what makes your heart beat. And our promise is that if you follow along, that by the end of the week you feel lighter, clearer, and more energized. That's the plan. So just let me pause here. Are there any questions in that short introductory now? Any questions here? Hi, Betjan. Yes?
Just stepped in from work, sorry.
Yeah, Eileen?
Just one quick question. I did open the email and click to the link, and I see the template.
Yes.
And it may just be my rushing around, but how do we, if we just click on the template itself, then we can download it and print it, I guess.
Yes,
Right?
that's the plan. And I was also a bit confused because I thought that it might be online so that you could fill it there. And then of course you have to print it because otherwise it goes to cyberspace. I did it from my iPhone, so I didn't investigate that. And this is something that if you don't have a fill-inable, then I will get back to Sydney and ask that. But at least like you can print it and you can fill it, or just use the cues. They are also great. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So Let's start right now by reconnecting with your personal source of inspiration, with what makes us tick. So have pen and paper ready, and I'll give you 3 questions. And again, don't overthink, just jot down whatever comes. And some of us have done that endlessly. So I want to ask you, start with a beginner's mind. So be surprised maybe what comes up as an answer. And maybe it's the same old, which is also like then awesome because it's a remembrance. This is what really, really, really makes me tick. So let us start with the first question. So pause. Let's breathe in and out, and maybe even close your eyes for a second while I ask you the question, what do you really love about your life? So close your eyes, ponder the question, what do you really love about your life? And when you're ready, take your pen and just write down what you love about your life. Yes, and really get in touch with the answers, really feel it, what you love. Okay, so give me a sign when you kind of ready for the next question. Yeah. Beautiful, all these thumbs then. Thank you. So then close your eyes again. Just take a breath. Maybe ground a little bit. Also relax, especially when you are calling in from the Netherlands. It's the end of the day. And the next question is, what do you want to achieve before you leave this world? And when you look at the word achieve, it's not this rigid, like I want to check this box and this box and this box. But think also, contemplate maybe things that you want to have experienced, maybe things that you would have liked to leaving as a legacy. Maybe a certain state of mind that you would love to have achieved at the end of your life. So be creative, be open, just be playful without it. What do you want to achieve before you leave this world? And when the images come, look down and start writing. And again, tune into it. Let the thoughts come, the images come, but especially feel it with your heart. And it's not about the how, it's really tapping into what would make you happy if you could look back. And give me a little sign when you are ready for the next question. Yep. All right. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, that's so nice. Good. So close your eyes again. And now this is a question that I really loved myself because it's years ago that for the first time we did this inquiry, and this did the trick. And the trick is that you stand still by what you're doing, what you're actually doing when you most love your life. And then you think, oh, yes, this is something I should do more. I think we all recognize this sentence in our head. And you think, oh, this is something I should do more. So what is it? What are you doing when you most love your life and you think, this is something I should do more? And maybe you had this thought last week or last year, or maybe longer ago. Don't judge. Okay, so you have written the answers to 3 questions, and there is something that ties it all together. So look at what you've written, and maybe you can underline some keywords. What is a recurring theme here? So what is the red thread here? And so what kind of essence can you feel that runs through all these answers? And then capture it in one sentence where you say, like, what really makes me tick is, and then you connect it to the sentence. So take some time here, but it should really feel as if it's clicking into your heart. Like, yes, this is what really makes me tick. And when you feel comfortable, you can put it in the chat, and I want to hear a couple of us saying it out loud. There's so much power in just saying it out loud, and even if it's not perfect, but it just should feel ringing a bell, like feel like, yeah. And then, of course, the mind says, if it's so simple, but in the essence often is very, very simple. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so who would like to share? You can definitely put it in the chat, but who would like to just say it out loud? And the whole sentence, what really makes me tick is, and filling the blank. Saskia, yes.
Yeah. What really makes me tick is following my impulses and connecting to other people.
Yes, following my impulse and connecting to other people. Right. And can you feel the power of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Which part is even more important, the first one or the second one?
I think the first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Thank you. Who would like to share what really makes me tick is? Just unmute yourself. I can see that, and I can give you then the voice. Yes, Nancy?
So
Yes.
I wrote, what really makes me tick is time and talk with good friends.
Yes.
And there's more, but that just kept coming through.
That's coming. Exactly.
Coming through.
Yes, yes. And why is this important? So first of all, something sometimes comes through that is very simple, and then you make it complicated. But when you revise, when that's for all of us, the kind of the goals that you want to commit to, or the focus that you want to recommit to, this needs to be at the essence of every single choice that you make. Yeah. And it takes courage sometimes. There's a lot of other stuff going on, but this is when you align your life with that piece, and you align the rest, you make an effort the rest of the year, it changes our lives. Who else? Yes, Holly, and then Eileen. Yeah. Wait, you clicked back to, yeah, again. Yeah, unmute.
What really makes me tick is time with my family, friends, and nature.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Eileen?
So I went a level up. So it's meta upon meta, right?
Yeah.
What really makes me tick are the technicolor connections present to and in the community of the living moment. So
Right.
being truly in the concert of the people, the places, the things, the vibrancy of what is alive.
Exactly. Right. Right. Thank you. Yeah. Who else? We are not such a big group, so if you want to. Yes, but Jan?
Um, I also have moments in nature or becoming a grandfather, which I'm not yet. But I think it all comes down to feel to allow my that I feel my love flow. So the interconnection and it can be with people or in nature, but
Yeah.
I think
So,
that's the bottom
so what
line.
really makes you tick is feeling the love flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what you need to do is then allow it. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Yes. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gabrielle.
Yeah, so what really makes me tick, I wrote down I came home to myself, to our house, and that is literally, but it's of course bigger than that, to family, to friends. And it's really important now for me when I step into my next job and I'm getting closer and closer. So one time it will be bingo to stay aligned, to stay tuned, to stay in balance and integrated, to make sure that I stay home
Yeah.
in that.
So what really makes you tick is staying home or coming
Yeah,
home
but
or being
it
home.
being home, it means to stay connected to myself and connected to others and to nature,
Exactly.
family and
Exactly.
friends.
Exactly. You need,
It's about connection, and home is the metaphor for that.
exactly. So then it's like being home, the feeling of being home, and it doesn't matter where, with all the other things, and leave everything out about the balance. And yeah, that's all true. But like what really makes you tick is being home. So with that, also, your next job is being home. It has to be the home. It needs to have the sense of being home. I'm home here.
Yes.
Right. And then Heather.
Yeah, my light bulb moment was it's not in the achieving or the results, it's in the striving, the process.
Yes.
And like rising to the challenge individually, but really vibrating and gathering because of the connection with community.
Yeah. And how would you say it in one sentence? What really makes me tick is it's like a little mantra that then immediately brings you in that state. What would it be?
Oh, I thought it would be what really makes my heart tick is striving whilst vibrating in community.
Okay, right, right.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. And then we have it's called Fafi. So I don't know if you want to share, please unmute yourself. And I don't know your name, or you can also put it in the chat if you want to.
She
And
did.
did
She
she?
put already in the chat.
Okay.
She's close to a sleeping child, and therefore she put it in the chat. She said it's already a
Okay.
few chats up.
Oh, so let me see. So, oh my gosh. Yes, now I can see how many chats there are. New computer is nice, but it also comes with challenges. And I cannot, like, wait, where's the.
Yours is at one, is it 122? What makes my heart tick is to be in full presence,
Yeah.
being able to create and see true magic.
Probably, yes. And I am, it's all blurry here. I cannot find the chat actually. So thank you for assisting me here. And this is beautiful because this is close to mine, which is like experiencing the magic of my life. So having said that, like, this is something to remember, like when you refocus, realign, that at the heart of it all, it's that, and it's not more complicated than that. Which that essence, that thing that makes you tick, is your compass. And over the next 5 days, you'll come back to it as you take stock, release, and refocus. And remember that integrity is not about perfection; it's about alignment and realigning again and again and again with our core values. And at the core of the core is what makes us tick. And I want to end with a favorite quote by Howard Thurman that is on my is on my website and everywhere for a long time. And it says, "Don't ask what the world needs. Rather ask what makes you come alive. Then go and do it, because what the world needs is people who have come alive." So this week is about coming alive again, and thank you for showing up here with me. And tomorrow you'll receive your next reflection, and let's keep this journey going. And one more thing, next Friday we have the closing call, and Beth Rusky will facilitate that. And it's always nice to just report back a little bit from this 5-day journey. So thank you all very much. Go do your thing, and we see you all on Friday. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.